Right, back up to the start for a heat of the Visitors Challenge Cup between Leander Club on the left of your picture and Upper Thames Rowing Club on the right of your picture, and two local crews racing down this stretch. Upper Thames having to correct their steering early on, Sean. Look at that, they've hit the buoys. And they're coming right out towards Leander. The umpire's kept his flag down. I suspect because Leander are leading them comfortably at the moment. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely. And they're having enough trouble as it is. They've now been across both sides of the course.
That's a nightmare. Tom Carter is steering the Upper Thames boat, and you can see that the Leander crew have just destroyed them. I don't think I've seen a bigger lead at this stage of the race, Sean.
No, and this is Upper Thames stretch of the river. So it's a shame that that happens. But, you know, the booms are a funny thing. And luckily they hit the buoys, which bounce off.
There we see.
But they're still having trouble. Yeah.
The psychology is, I mean, you don't have a straight marker. You're going off the start, and the steering markers behind you, you can't really see them too much to steer off. And essentially, I think in your mind you're thinking, I don't want to hit those buoys. But so it's a psychological impact. Let's talk about the Leander crew, and we're looking at them leading this race very comfortably. Barney Steinford won the Visitors last year for Leander, so it's deja vu for him. Ross Jarvis, and from Harvard, I believe. Yes. Rode in a pair with Tom Ransley in one of the World Cups. I think I saw them in Belgrade this year. But, Tom Ransley then went into the 8 for the second World Cup. So Ross Jarvis, 23-year-old. Tim Clark, and he was in, I think, the British men's 8 in Belgrade. So these are GB squad guys. And then James Stanhope in the stroke seat. He stroked the 8 that won the ladies' plate last year, Sean. And another of the lads I talked to Hampton School. Famous rowing parents, Rachel Stanhope and Richard Stanhope, both competed for Britain with distinction.
Not that they needed that pedigree with Upper Thames hitting the buoys, but it's a very experienced boat. And now they're reserving their strength for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I think the Visitors is stacked, but I think this Leander crew have got to be one of the
top two.
Yeah, one of the top two. You can see the Upper Thames boat here, stroked by James Burkett, the 37-year-old, won the Brit back in 2005. Glory days for you then, James. Not so much now. Josh Davidson behind him in the 3 seat, Hamish Floyd, and then Tom Carter had that wobble with the steering. 36-year-old. Well in Ghent a couple of years ago, won that regatta. But, just become a dad for the first time. Astrid, 5 months old, so I guess he knows a little bit about sleepless nights, and probably that's the training discrepancy you can see there, Sean.
Well, certainly anytime you have a club versus younger university guys, there's an entire universe of different experiences after and before practice, and less practices. So
this Leander crew do look extremely comfortable now as they come down. One of the seeded crews in the same half of the draw as the Cambridge University and the Leander Club crew, another of the seeded crews, and then got a great crew from the University of London in the top half of the crew. But you know, this is really guys that want to be in the Tokyo Olympic team, Sean, and if they can't be in Tokyo, you know, they'll probably hang around to the Paris Olympics in 2024. They'll give it something, see what they can do. James Stanhope in the stroke seat, such a great talent, came into rowing after being a swimmer, and to do a lot of learning quickly. He wasn't rowing from a young age at Hampton School, but really needs to make his breakthrough in the smaller boat, Sean. You know, get some speed, get a great pairs partner, and just make a mark. And this will be an important part of that process.
And you can see how well they're rowing. It's a nice demonstration for the spectators.
Yeah, the grandstands look really full today, don't they? To the left of the course, you can see there are crowds on both sides, though. The enclosures left and right, and the noise is fantastic for a competitor. Normally you're used to just the coach bellowing out through a megaphone, but get down on the Henley Reach and people are shouting your name and all the way down the course.
You know, it almost looks like a Saturday with all the crowds.
So there we see Leander just gently coming up to the finish. Just a nice, comfortable outing for the Leander Club crew. Go Barney Stenford in the bow seat. You can hear the shout from the crowd. Ross Jarvis in 2, Tim Clark in 3, James Stanhope in the stroke seat. They take a comfortable victory from their opponents from Upper Thames Rowing Club.